She came to Egypt alone in search of an ancient king's tomb, but in its place found murder, mystery, and a love that could never be. A secret of centuries, a curse that would last forever. Leslie Ann Down, Frank Langella, and Sir John Gielgud for the first chattering time on television, Sphinx, Sunday night at 8:30.
Channel 10, we're with you.
General Motors Holdens are proud to present the 1984 SANFL Escort Cup.
Now, let's fight the fight. The time has never been so right. The future now is in our hands. Make it perfect to the plan. The lion will roar in 84. In 1984, the lion will roar. Australia's driving future. Australia's driving future.
A new Holden Commodore is around the corner, and Australia is going to be very proud of it.
The road that takes Australia forward is the road that Holden.
Everybody's reading it. In this week's new idea, meet the showbiz baby of the year, Jessica, darling daughter of cop shops Paula Duncan and John Orchard. The honeymoon's over for Princess Caroline. Why is she in tears just 2 months after the wedding? We take a revealing look at Clint Eastwood, Hollywood's greatest hero, and we show how to make 6 comic knits for kids. There's a complete Barbara Cartland novel, The River of Love, and our Autumn Garden special, full of good advice from Kevin Hines. New idea, the #1 weekly bestseller.
Very widely read.
You want to build a healthier dog? The 5 important steps are right here. Meaty Bites is all the nourishment he needs. Calcium for teeth and bones, vitamins to keep him on the go, cereal for energy and fiber, polyunsaturates for a glowing coat, and meat protein for a strong body.
Here, boy.
Real satisfying Meaty Bites with only the best for all the nourishment he needs. Meaty Bites builds a healthier dog 5 ways.
There is an internationally recognized standard way to measure station wagon load space. Engineers and designers call it the space box measure. Simply, it's the cubic capacity of the biggest regularly shaped box which can be fitted into the load space with the tailgate shut. Wouldn't you know? The Holden Camira wagon takes the biggest, tallest box of any medium-sized wagon. For you and the family, that means easy loading. Holden Camira, Super Wagon.
There's no other store like David Jones. They're the best in every way. They've got the best departments, the best attention, and this is what they like to say. Why don't you walk right into David Jones and compare our quality? We've got the best in prices, the best in value, so come to David Jones and see that we've got the best selection, the biggest choices. Enjoy the shopping, compare the prices. So walk right into David Jones for the best of everything. 'Cause there's no other store like David Jones.
AGC, we have almost as many personal loans as there are letters in the alphabet. Whatever your need, chances are we have a loan to suit. There's no upfront charges, no membership fee, and no waiting period. Come and see AGC now. We're making personal loans more personal. AGC, Australian Guarantee.
Okay, who belongs to the Holden Rodeo?
When it comes to pickup trucks, Holden's got one hell of a range. There's a gutsy workhorse for the man on the land, a luxury sports model that's powered to perform, a sharp-looking four-wheel drive that's ready to make new tracks, and a four-door that takes 5 and more.
I only wanted to tell him his lights were on.
The new 84 Rodeos, a tough choice from the Holden Action Squad.
At this very moment, developments are taking place that could well result in Australia finding entirely new reserves of natural resources. Because once again, BP is investing in Australian energy. As sponsor of the Davis Cup team and the Young Tennis Achiever Squad, BP is helping to develop our tennis champions of the present and the future. BP Australia, the quiet achiever.
Everybody loves velvet to brighten up the day. So pure, mild, and gentle, it doesn't waste away. Everybody loves velvet on healthy, glowing cheeks. That fresh-smelling velvet, and value that's a treat. Everybody loves velvet, it just can't be beat.
If you think all pizzas are alike, wait till you try new pan pizza at your Pizza Hut restaurant.
New pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Pizza made with cheese, dripping with that wonderful. Please can I have another slice of
New pan pizza, just too good for words. You're welcome.
There is a 4-cylinder car that has totally eclipsed all others to take this country by storm. Holden Camira, with its earth-shattering performance and outstanding features. The car acclaimed by top motoring journalists. The winner of the 1982 Wheels Magazine Car of the Year Award. The phenomenal Holden Camira, Australia's best-selling 4 for 1983. Supercar.
Home style, on its cookies taste. Home style, on its make 'em the way you'd make them. Home style, good and home style.
No one makes a range of cookie biscuits as good as Arnott's because Arnott's use only the best ingredients. So when you reach for a cookie, reach for an Arnott's.
Home style, on its cookies taste. Home style.
What's behind the pep and the sass? Sealy, really? Where do you get the stuff that he has? Sealy, really?
What's behind that Sealy Posturepedic feeling? Layers of luxurious comfort and a unique back support system designed in cooperation with orthopedic surgeons so you wake up feeling really.
Their energy's revealing that Sealy Posturepedic feeling. Sealy, really?
The best brands at the best prices. Where? Hubbard's. 6 stores.
Hubbard's have a huge range of Westinghouse fridge freezers. This 500-litre frost-free model has loads of storage space. There's 14 different shelf positions, exclusive flip-top vegetable crispers, and 7 1-litre bottles fit easily on the shelf. Remember, Westinghouse is worth more because you get more.
The best brands at the best prices. Where? Hubbard's. 6 stores.
When you go on holiday, you have 3 choices. Blowing your spending money on expensive airfares, risking damage and depreciation by taking your own car, or leave your own car at home and enjoy the security and savings of a new budget car. For instance, this family can drive from Melbourne to Surfers for about $35 a head, leaving them spending money to spare. That's budget, driving your dollar further.
We gambled millions to bring the America's Cup home to Australia. Although we eagerly gambled on the Cup, we weren't willing to gamble on our boat. Who do you think was big enough to be one of the insurers of Australia too? You may be surprised to know it was an Australian company, Western Underwriters Insurance. Now, if Western Underwriters are big enough to be an insurer of Australia too, they're big enough to insure you.
Make the connection, the electrical connection.
See
Save on electrical. Toshiba video cassette recorders from $499. GE Sizzler barbecues only $54. Coffee makers from $36.95. Rent 360-litre cyclic defrost refrigerator $679. Check out prices before you buy and then...
Make the connection. The electrical connection.
The Electrical Connection, the alive discounter in town.
The electrical connection.
251 Morford Street. Go make the connection.
Spectacular nights, colors so bright. Family nights, see the sights. Spectacular nights, under lights. See the sights at Globe Derby Park.
You can bet on it. Every Saturday night, Globe Derby Park, Port Wakefield Road, Bolivar.
Spectacular nights, under lights.
Mr. T and the A-Team, putting it all together in the backwoods mountain country. With their backs to the wall, they're working together against a group of very unlikable characters. In the skies and on the ground, nothing beats the A-Team. 7:30 Monday, Channel 10. Presented by Retrovision.
It's a healthy hair way to look good every day. You can do it with Blue Clinic shampoo. Keep your hair in top shape and you really look great. Blue Clinic lets your hair shine through. Blue Clinic, for hair that's healthy and clean. You can do it with Blue Clinic shampoo. It's a healthy hair way to look good every day. Blue Clinic lets your hair shine through.
Clinic shampoo, in sport or regular.
When you need a little lift but you just can't take a break, pull out some PK chewing gum.
The clean, fresh feeling of PK chewing gum puts a little lift in everything you do. That fresh flavor burst, that crisp, clean taste, that PK pickup is going for you.
Chewing PK gum really keeps you humming. PK chewing gum keeps you humming along. Chewing PK gum really keeps you humming. PK chewing gum keeps you humming along.
I think it's a first. Custom Credit are having a sale. If you apply now, Custom Credit will make the first payment for you, no matter what the amount. You can borrow from $1,000 to $15,000. Use it pretty well any way you like. And the first month's payment is on Custom Credit. This represents a substantial saving. You must call Custom Credit now. They're good sports with money, and this proves it.
Make the connection.
Save on microwaves. Toshiba Sensor Touch microwaves, only $379. Save now at
The Electrical Connection.
Okay, who belongs to the Holden Rodeo?
When it comes to pickup trucks, Holden's got one hell of a range. There's a gutsy workhorse with a man on the land, a luxury sports model that's powered to perform, a sharp-looking four-wheel drive that's ready to make new tracks, and a four-door that takes 5 and more.
I only wanted to tell him his lights were on.
The new 84 Rodeos, a tough choice from the Holden Action Squad.
Great outdoors, sport and the good life is waiting for you here in Victoria. And it's all within easy reach because Victoria is so compact. In Victoria, the best is within your reach.
The best of Victoria is in this holiday planner. Pick yours up at Victor.
Do you need a hand? You need a hand. Be the first to say you need a hand.
Monday, Mel Brooks' Blazing Saddles. It's a horse-punchin', bone-crunchin', wild, wild western. And now, for the first time on television, it's the uncut version of the craziest send-up of the old-time West ever to laugh its way onto your screen. Blazing Saddles, Monday at 8:35, only on 10.
boating, fishing, floating, holiday mood. We're in a swimming mood, a diving inning mood, a serving, swerving, smashing fun for everyone mood. We're in a touring mood, a most alluring mood, a dining, dancing.
How romantic.
We're in a mood.
If you're in a holiday mood, Warina's the place to be. Warina Holiday Resort. It's just an hour or so's drive south of Adelaide on the beautiful Normanville coast. Warina, we're in a perfect spot for a perfect holiday, or that perfect unconventional convention. If you have any reservations at all, call us.
We're in a golfing, boating, fishing, floating, tennis, swimming, bouncing, bobby, touring, camping, caravanning, dining, dancing.
How romantic.
Playful, family, fit and healthy holiday mood. We're in a holiday. We're in a holiday. We're in a holiday mood. You do the huckleberry.
20 years later, it's happening again. The Deltones bop till you drop.
Let's go to the hub.
The Aussie sound of the 60s is bigger and better in the 80s.
Come a little bit closer. And you will see
27 brand new recordings of all your favorites. So stop down to your record store, get the Deltones, and bop till you drop.
More good news from the incredible world of Le Cornu carpets. Le Cornu's snap up distress stocks and huge cancel factory orders as Queensland carpet retailer closes. Crazy prices on fine deniers, Berbers, plush pile, wool mix and kitchen vinyls. Save 20% up to 60% off. Bring in your room sizes. There's free home measure and quote at Le Cornu's, Keswick and North Adelaide.